Thank you, Madam Chair, trustees, distinguished administration, faculty, and of course, citizens. My name is Andrzejewski. My family has strong ties to this university over multiple generations. My parents met here at Northern, and my father received a master's degree here, and my mother an undergraduate degree. I went here as the oldest of 7 children, and I received my business degree at Northern, where I was also on the debate team with a varsity scholarship. My brother followed me here, and he was president of the student body. He graduated with his English degree, and then he went on to be accepted at Harvard Law School, and he graduated. My sister Beth graduated from Northern with an advanced degree in English, was married on campus, and actually had the reception right here at Altgeld Hall. I've hired as an entrepreneur over 30 employees that have graduated from Northern Illinois University. As someone with deep ties to NIU, I am proud of Northern's efforts to build a proton treatment center. This facility will add to both the quality of healthcare in Illinois and also to the reputation of the university. But I am an advocate of transparency in government finances, and I am deeply disappointed at the way Northern Illinois University has pursued this project. At my urging, over the course of the last 18 months, over $1 billion of public expenditures have been posted online as I have spearheaded the Illinois financial transparency movement within our units of government. I've worked with small governments, like here at the city of DeKalb, which a year ago posted their spending on their website. I've worked with 45 school districts, and I've worked with large governments, like DuPage County, who became the first county out of 102 counties here in Illinois to post their spending. And I'm proud to say 2 weeks ago, Cook County, the board, and I was a resource for that board, voted 10-7 to post their check register on resolution. Public spending should be done publicly, by definition. In the zeal to undertake your healthcare mission, the university and its leadership have thrown accountability out the window. The Proton Treatment Center is a $160 million project, and as we've heard just recently from the university's very own public radio station, serious questions continue to arise about the funding of this project. We know that federal tax dollars by the millions have already been spent on this project, but the university will not disclose how those dollars have been spent. The university claims that the Proton facility is a private entity that doesn't have to disclose how it spends money. But it is publicly owned, but it is owned by a public university and has spent millions of public money thus far. Public universities, like public agencies, are obligated to allow taxpayers to see how taxpayer money is spent. Hiding behind technicalities, like the desire to preserve a competitive advantage, simply doesn't offset the need for transparency in public spending. To quote President Obama, just because a government agency has the legal power to keep information private doesn't mean it should be so, end quote. The president is right. This is not the direction that we should be going. Our public institutions should be more open in their financial disclosure, not less, no matter how noble or how important the project is. And I want you to consider the following points. Number one, here at Northern, we have millions of dollars worth of federal tax dollars obtained through secretive federal earmarks directly to NIU and then passed into this opaque private Proton Center with no public disclosure at all. Point two, we have millions more in borrowed funds being spent with no disclosure as to how the loans were guaranteed or how they are going to be paid back. Point three, and to make matters worse, the construction has been stalled at a time and the project is woefully behind on a state-mandated deadline for completion. Point four, we can only conclude from this lack of transparency that the taxpayers are on the hook for millions of dollars of federal money and potentially on the hook for millions of dollars in loans taken out to begin this project, a project facing unknown legal sanctions if it is not completed on time. Given my strong connection to the university, I felt obligated to urge NIU to do the right thing and provide public transparency, the knowledge to people on how millions of dollars are being spent on this project. While proton therapy is an especially noble pursuit, that does not give the university the right to spend $160 million under the cover of privacy without public scrutiny. Thank you for the opportunity to raise the issue.